Really?
Yeah.
And who got you into that?
It was friends at the time. It was my boyfriend at the time, and his good friend, had a stack of frisbees. And one day we went to Cat Hollow and played, and I was just hooked.
Cat Hollow is one of the best places to play for your first time.
Yeah, it's so fun.
It's so fun.
It's such a good birdie course. I mean, it is. We call it birdie course now, but it's just a fun course with like
every hole seems
shorter
different.
holes, but it's so carved out of the woods. It's just a good time.
Yeah,
There's
really
lots of
cleaned it up
trees.
over the last like 5 years.
A lot of trees. But I like those kind of technical, like point and shoot shots.
Right.
Those are really fun.
I have quite a few aces at that course.
Nice.
Like,
I've got one. That's pretty cool though.
Yeah.
My first ace ever.
Really? Which hole?
I think it's 13.
Ooh, yeah.
It's on the way back. It's off the power line.
Yes.
Yeah. I hit it off the power line with a Firebird.
That was my first ace.
Nice.
On that
Let's go.
course.
Come on.
Yeah, on that course, that was my first ace. I was with Del Himmeline.
What hole?
Hole 13.
Oh, okay.
With the leopard.
Flick?
No.
Okay.
Backhand on a Annie, and it went straight
That's
in the basket.
amazing. What a line.
Yeah. And in
Man.
that, the leopard, you have a disc coming out.
Yeah, this year my Tour Series Innova disc will be a Leopard 3, and that's going to be coming out later this year, so stay tuned for that.
That's exciting. And you have a stamp already put together and ready to go?
Innova, I'm working with Innova right now on that, and I gave them some like pointers on what I want, and they do a really good job with their art team. So.
Yeah, a lot of times those like Innova, MVP, they'll like get some of the local disc golf artists and on board and draw some of that stuff up.
Yeah, they're
like John Dorn, I think he does the MVP. Yeah.
Nice.
Skullboy does a lot of legacy.
Sweet.
Will you also do Throw Pink?
Yes, they're one of my sponsors this year again. For the second year is Throw Pink. So I'm actually running a Throw Pink Flex Start tournament next month with Renee Farr. So come out on April 11th if you guys can. It's going to be at Zilker Park, but Throw Pink is really awesome. They do really great charity work, and yeah, they're sponsoring me this year, so it's cool to be a part of that team.
So who is Throw Pink? Like, how'd they start, or who are they?
Throw Pink started from Innova, and it's Sarah Nicholson. She started Throw Pink, and she works at Innova East, I believe, and so out of her office, she started Throw Pink as kind of a side project, yeah, and it kind of took off from there. A really cool way to kind of get notification for that, and raise money for a good cause.
Yeah. So does she sell frisbees and
frisbees and clothing? Yeah, you can go to throwpink.com and find some apparel, discs, all kinds of cool stuff
really
there. Cool. All the information. Yeah.
You're also we're on the same team. We're
Groundbound.
On Team Groundbound.
Yeah, Team Groundbound.
I'm actually on the Star team, and you're on the Tour team.
Okay. Yeah, we got Groundbounds here.
Yeah, look at that. This is
shout out
Lisa's this year. Wait, this is her last year's Groundbound.
Right.
And
I got the Hadley. Whoop, there it is. The Hadley. This is pretty cool. Came out last year as well.
And which one is that one?
That is this year's Groundbound. It's a little different from last year.
It's the space.
I don't know why you got
spaced out.
But yeah, it's got a space theme background on there and just a little different colors. So
that's pretty.
Yeah, we got Facebook Live and YouTube Live.
Oh, we got two
different. Yeah, we're like breaking the matrix right now.
Yeah. Oh,
we're filming over here.
Whoa.
Yeah, we're so.
Okay.
We're getting all the scenes.
Yeah, okay.
And then you have Flight Towel.
Yeah. So check that out. They're out of Portland, Oregon, and Flight Towel is a really awesome company here. And you got your disc on the end. This one happens to be a Star T-Bird. So you take that, you grip the disc, and you work on your pull through and snap the towel. It's a really good method for warming up before, even during the round. Yeah. You can pick any molds for that.
So when you order it, they sell them like that, like the different mold areas?
So like you can go to, there's MVP, Discmania, you can go through any manufacturer. They have different, discs to pick from, not just Innova. And left-handed or right-handed. And yeah, just a really cool company. They're doing really well.
That's awesome.
FlightTowel.com. And that's one T in the middle, Flight Towel.
Flight Towel, one T. Flight Owl.
Yeah, check it out. And
Edge,
they hooked me up with a really cool artwork too, and yeah, and like they're awesome. It's a really good sponsor.
You might have to talk about doing some custom Black Zombie ones like that. I'm sure they work with other companies. I'll reach out to them.
Yes, and they would love to work with TDs or companies, and yeah, you can definitely reach out to Scott at FlightTowel, and he'd be happy to talk to you.
I'll do that for sure. That's
for
cool.
sure.
I like that idea.
You want to show us your this year's disc that you have?
Yeah, sure. I got one up here. I mean, well, let's just pick one out of here.
We are Lisa's touring band. If we didn't say that at the very beginning.
There's some Novas.
Hanging out on our comfy
Here's
couch.
a Nova.
Got some Novas here. It's got Lisa's image on it.
You gotta look at the rat.
Ooh, the rat. Check the rat out.
I
That's
like the
cool.
rat. I bought one of those from you.
I mean, yeah, that's
yours.
Oh, okay, cool. And that's kind of what we got going on this year. Here's one of my favorites, the Luster Rock 3.
Ooh, yeah, the Luster Rock 3. Pretty.
That's ramen noodle soup, I think.
Tasty.
Or no, egg drop soup. Sorry, egg drop.
Oh yeah, it does look like egg drop. And you guys, when you guys are on tour, you like welcome people to come and talk to you about disc golf and purchase some of your discs.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, there's like opportunities for kind of like meet and greets, fly marks, selling, and you meet people on the course. I've got stuff to sell to kind of help fund my tour and things like that. So it all helps.
Are
Yeah.
you setting up at the Fly Mart, or just kind of like in between rounds, even, or after your round?
I'm doing something on Friday from 7:30 to 8:30 with the Pro Tour, and
Okay.
it's some kind of signing and some kind of an opportunity for me to sell plastic. And besides that, there's not an official Fly Mart that I'm like signed up for, but it's all kind of like up in the air right now. But yeah, I'm just doing that thing on Friday. So
Right on. Where's that at? That's in Waco?
It's in Waco. It might be at the course or at the suspension bridge usually.
Oh, okay.
And I know it's me, Philo Brathwaite, Simon Lazat, Sarah Holcomb.
Right on.
And man, one other player, I believe Nate Perkins. So we're
Okay.
gonna all be out there doing with Jeff Spring, doing something for the Pro Tour, kind of with the fans.
Very cool.
Yeah.
And Zuka's
Is that what
Zuka's
it is?
putting it on?
Yeah, the Zuka Fest.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
The Zuka Fest. Yeah.
So come out.
Come out, yeah. Friday night.
I'll be there Friday
Yeah.
night. Come say hi to me.
Yeah. Come find us. We'll be there.
Yeah, I'll probably be hanging out with these guys.
Yeah.
Y'all got any questions out there in Facebook land? Y'all want to say anything to Lisa? What's any?
I mean, we can only see.
I get close.
Okay.
So
that's-
Christopher Martinez says he just picked up the Luster Rock 3. Loves the versatility.
Heck yeah. And that for a while, this was the only mid-range in my bag because I can just kind of change the angle and it would just go. So that Luster Rock 3 is a charm. Right now I'm throwing a different mold right now for my mid-range. I have a bunch of mid-ranges in my bag right now for some reason, but I'm liking the variety.
Because you're smart.
Yeah,
Mid-ranges are
I've got
smart.
a rainbow of mid-ranges right
That's awesome.
now.
So you're like, okay, so this is a little more headwindy. I need to
Yeah.
get something a little more stable.
Like stable to flippy, so it goes from the stable is my Star Cayman, and the flippy is my Star Wombat 3.
Wombat.
And then there's things in the middle, of course.
Yeah.
My Stingray, my Rock 3, my Champion Rock X3.
Are you going to play the Women's Global event this year?
If I do, it's going to be in California because that's where I'll be. So I think I will play Women's Global events probably in Santa Cruz
Okay.
because I'll be in that area.
So do you
Yeah.
want to tell any women that are out there what it's about and why they should probably
Yeah,
go do
WGE. It's a every other year, and it's a global event. So you're playing your rating to every other girl who's playing tournaments.
Can I turn that off?
Yeah, of course.
Right.
And it's a really cool way to just kind of like see all the other girls, all the other competitive girls out in the world, and you can compare your tournament round to that and see how you rank up. So that's kind of the idea behind it. Valerie Jenkins started the women's global event. What was it, like
2012.
2012?
My oldest daughter.
8 years ago.
My oldest daughter, Courtney.
Got some happy little plants.
Oh, look at that coat rack. Come over and hang your coat up and buy some discs. This is great.
Yeah.
She did a lot of good artwork. Look at this one. She did the pour. What was it? The pour.
Yeah, it's like drip paint.
Drip paint.
Yeah, Jeff helped me with that one. He did a really good job. He did a lot of the painting in here, and then I tried to like copy it. So, yeah.
And you're traveling alone, right?
I am traveling alone. Yeah.
This a refrigerator? I'm sorry.
It is. No, it's a Dometic fridge. I just got this a few months ago, and it is electric cooler pretty
very
much.
cool.
And I don't have it plugged in just because I'm not using it right now.
Right.
But yeah, it's good to go. It's ready to turn on. So.
Her little
Closet.
spice rack.
My spice rack, yes.
Her closet.
Jars, closet. Let's see. I've got a cool, like, this is where the bathroom is. This is a porta potty under here.
So she didn't have to.
Little
That's
secret
so cool.
spot. And then the shower. I've got a shower right here. In this bag is the shower head. Anyways, this is like powered USB. It will drop into a bucket of water, and then you got a little shower head.
That is awesome.
So you can use that even in a lake. It purifies the water. Not like I'm gonna do that, but that's
Why
something.
not?
I don't know.
Sarah,
In a river?
Sarah Hokum liked
So
the river.
actually,
She always talked about the
If
rivers.
you want to get all the way in here,
All right, let me get low.
I've got the dog pool, and that's the rest of the. This is the rest of the showers.
Oh,
it's
so
called,
you-
it's called a dog pool. So
Are you gonna do it inside here, or like you get a vent?
that's how
like
easy it is. This
So you
is
just do it right there.
yeah. So that way
Fill
you
it
know.
up with water and then.
Yeah, that's the idea. The water is right behind you, that orange cooler, and I'm gonna keep my shower water in there. I haven't done this yet, but it's all in theory. I think it's gonna work really well. But anyways, and then we have like the kitchen right here. So we got the spice rack, we got a hot plate here, and this is all electric. So that'll pull out whenever I feel like cooking. Got like down here is my chef bag. We wanna get the whole tour going.
Mm-hmm.
And then we got like
Life of a disc golfer. I
we
like
got
it.
like a cutting board, and then we got like pot, pan, different stuff. Even more stuff. We got a toaster, we got coffee maker, we got a water kettle, and
Make your
crock
coffee.
pot. We got all the kitchen stuff.
All the good stuff.
Yeah, all that stuff. The space is coming along. It's never really done, but it's like 75% done. It's getting real close, so I'm happy with it right now.
Yeah, I love the lights along the edge here too.
Thank you.
That is
Oh
sick.
yeah, so I just put those in as well. We got a lot of new things here. 'Cause I've been working on the van lately, the last couple days.
And I saw your little garden over here as well.
Yeah, my little succulent garden. I love that thing.
Let's see your
It just
garden.
makes me happy. It's a
Get a
little
little oxygen and the,
yeah. Why not, you know?
for sure.
And then so this will drain out the
There's-
side and put this back. And got a lot of storage in this van, which is really key. So everything has a space, and it kind of gets put away and keeps it all really nice and clean up in here. So that's important when you have a small space,
Less space, yeah.
especially on the road, and you're trying to make it homey and comfortable. And this is what that is. I mean, man, I can do everything in this van and just kind of relax. Eventually, there will be a TV mounted here, but I was gonna do that after Florida. I was gonna just hold off on that. We kind of ran out of time, and yeah, we had some delays, but it's okay. We made a lot of progress, so
That looks good.
super happy with it.
Yeah. I'm really happy.
You ever have trouble parking? Anybody ever give you a hard time in the parks, like whenever you do park this?
Usually not, but every once in a while, like, it's just kind of a challenge to find a good parking spot, like, but you can always park at usually like a Walmart if you need to like find free overnight parking. But sometimes the parks will also let you park there. Like in Waco last year, we were actually parking at Cameron Park. So
really?
That was actually really nice. They
Yeah.
let us like camp there overnight pretty much in the parking lot. So that was convenient because we had super early tee times, like almost before the sun came out. we were like needing to like wake up and warm up. So this year is so much better. We flipped around. The Pro Tour is giving us those late tee times all tour long. So I hope that's just fun. I mean, I really want to take advantage of that, and it just really changes like the mood too of the day a little bit. Like it's a lot more like relaxed. I mean, you get there early and like watch the boys a little bit, or like just different stuff. So
no rush.
Just basically.
Right.
So like there's different reasons to pick different kinds of plastics. Like even G-Star is good sometimes because I want more flip, or different things like that. So I bag like the whole thing. But I think Star is kind of my bread and butter. It's my favorite kind of thing.
How many discs do you bag?
Right around 22, give or take. 20.
It's kind of the magic number, I think. 22.
Maybe
It's usually what the bag holds.
more or less.
Just smaller.
I can get up to about 24, 25, but sometimes I don't want to like overstuff it.
I don't remember seeing you do a cart. Do you use a cart, or you just carry your bag?
I had a cart last year and I used it for a few rounds, but I'm just using a bag right now. Got my disc golf bag conveniently located under us, just stored under here. But yeah.
Right on.
Yeah, all my good discs in there. So.
It's so funny how many carts you see these days. There's a course not too far from here, Wells Branch, small course, and you see all these new casual players, but they all have all the gear. They have the Zuka cards, the shirts, the hats. I'm like, oh my gosh, like we said 15 years ago, it was like plastic bags, or there's a backpack,
it's
or
so funny,
maybe
right?
of a like little satchel.
Yeah.
I had a little satchel thing that I was so proud of.
Man, YouTube really works.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the Zuka's been out, like it's out there.
Yeah, dude. Like sometimes you see like a whole card. It's all Zukas.
All
like,
Zukas.
Zuka party. It's pretty funny. But
Isn't somebody else coming out with a cart? Some other big company. Like
Oh, okay. What was it? It's not the Delta. It's
was it a disc golf, a disc company that's making a cart, or is it another company?
Is it Prodigy?
Maybe it's Prodigy. Somebody that's coming out with a cart, looks badass. Looks like kind of like the Zuko.
No, I know what you're talking about. I just it's actually the cart that I had last year. It's the Ridge Roller. That's what it is.
Okay.
It's like the R3, or it's like the custom Ridge Roller cart, and it actually it's pretty much like an old Delta cart. I hate to say that because they hate to hear that, but
Right.
but it's a really cool cart from what I've seen. Yeah. But yeah, I just carry my pound bag. That's actually one of my sponsors. So
Pound bag.
Shout out to the pound bag. Let's see it.
well, I got my toolbox right here. Let me start with that. This is like for putters. I just want to show that off because it's a really cool bag.
You called it a toolbox?
Yeah, it's a toolbox. And if you unzip it, it's just you can put any disc in that. But I typically just have putters and stuff like that, where I can go have a little practice sesh.
So you're not really a disc golfer until you have a toolbox that has tools in it. We call them weapons at Black Zombie Disc Golf, but tools, weapons.
I got the Optothorpe here, the LisaFajkus edition, but
Optothorpe?
yeah, so we got like all my discs in there, and the rainbow of mid ranges right here, and then all my drivers, my putters. So up here we got the Sky God, got the really liking that one, and then my KC Pro ABRs and a Nova. They're all sitting up high.
You have them in stability order? Is that how you make your disc?
Yeah, actually, I mean, these are throwing putters. These are putting putters.
Yeah.
I'm still messing with my bag. I might throw a couple more discs in here for the weekend. But yeah, I kind of put this together earlier. But yeah, these are strictly putting. These are strictly throwing for the most part.
It's a little mini there.
Yeah.
Like we all need on the disc golf
Mini,
course.
got some backup minis here, and yeah, got all the goods.
So one of the things that Garen likes to talk about.
If you want to pull out another cool bag.
You put
Carlton.
snacks.
Yeah, pull that
You
one
put
out.
snacks in your bag.
I do. So check this out. I just bought like a lunchbox, and I'm gonna have like my own little like place to put snacks. And right now I have like granola bars and stuff in here, so a little bit more organized. So I'm prepared.
Awesome.
I'm prepared. You know, those long rounds, you kind of have to pack a lunch a little bit and keep your energy up. So I'm really conscious about that this year.
So I've never seen this bag.
Okay, yeah,
that's
this
really
is
cool.
a really popular like bag. People love it. This is the Carlton. It's an awesome bag, and yeah, this is also a pound bag. So I got the whole spectrum here. We got, you know, the toolbox, the Carlton, and the Optothorpe. And this is just like a smaller version of the Optothorpe. They got the disc holders on the side. You got the side pockets as well that you can just carry stuff, or you can put discs in there. And then the middle section, and this carries around 24, 22 discs maximum.
That's kind of crazy. Have you seen that before? How they have?
I haven't, but that looks like it would go great
like
on a
storage.
Zuka cart.
It would, yeah.
I think it would.
Buy a bag to put on a Zuka cart.
No, I have. I mean, yeah, but that one would be actually the way that you could reach into the sides.
Yeah.
It would be a great. Personally, I think, but
yeah, these are. I love the pound bags because it's like 100% customized. You can customize the colors, and made in the U.S. and
What do they run?
high quality. They run around $300, 300 give or take. It depends on what bag and what kind of, like, if you're getting it custom ordered or if you're getting it like pre-made. So anywhere in like the 300 and up range.
Gotcha.
Yeah, definitely. It's like starts at that. Maybe like 3.5 to 4.5.
So funny, we talk about the disc golf market and discs, but I mean, there's so many different companies that do bags now that are actually good bags.
Yeah, these are the best bags. The padding is kind of what makes this bag like special. It's like this bag is made for like backpacking, pretty much, like the mindset.
Reminds me of the
like,
old Hydro shocks
yeah.
back in the day.
Yeah, this is like, I mean, like so comfortable on my back. Like, I love it. Yeah. Levi and Christina at Pound, they do it really well. Yeah.
Micah Moon wants to know what was in the food bag, or what.
What? Yeah.
What snacks
Okay.
are you carrying?
So yeah.
Who's the food bag?
Well, like,
Who did the food bag?
well, like,
That's cool.
I ordered this from Amazon, and it's got like rocket ships on it. It's like blast off, give yourself some energy, you know, kind of theme there. And I don't know, I just got like some random like granola bars in here, and these are like peanut butter balls I got from like this shop in Waco. They're still good. And this like juice place, it was like Oh My Juice, I think it was. And yeah, random granola bars. I got a Kind bar. Probably gonna put like apples and grapes and stuff in here, so I have like some fruit and like good snacks.
So promote healthy eating while you're out on the course.
Always, yeah, healthy eating, good energy, drink lots of water. Kind of like just all that stuff goes into like playing good, so it all matters.
That's one big thing that changed probably in the last 5 years. I've seen more people posting about the gym, eating healthy, cutting out bad foods,
Big time,
drinking
yeah.
more water.
I think Paul Macbeth kind of started a big gym kind of trend there when people saw him being so successful, winning all those world championships and like being so heavily
breaking the mold
into the gym, and kind of broke the mold there big time. And yeah, you kind of see a lot of touring players now just hitting the gym like on the regular and trying to stay really physically active and like sharp. So that helps, you know.
And I think where it started, which I was even almost making fun of him because he was tucking his shirt in with his belt.
Right.
It looked too clean cut. Wasn't like a disc golfer, but now there's so many disc golfers that do that same thing. He broke the mold and set the trend.
Yeah, he was definitely a trendsetter. He still is, and yeah, we definitely give it up to him for
sure.
For, you know, doing so much.
Like throwing those discs, keep your shirt tucked in. That's pretty impressive.
So what do you think about Brody Smith?
Yep.
Brody Smith out on the playing.
Man, I think it's pretty interesting, and he's going to be on the feature card. So
that is awesome.
Yeah, he's on the feature card on Thursday. So I think that's cool. It's like it's a big stage, or it's like a big jump for him, because I think this is his first tournament ever. And it's like, hey, you're on the feature card. But
that is so cool.
People want to see Brody. I think he's doing a lot of cool things.
So he has no rating right now, huh?
I don't think so, because like, yeah, he's not rated. He literally hasn't played a tournament
Because obviously
he
has PDGA membership obviously to play.
Yes,
but
signed
no rounds.
up. So I think he is a really talented frisbee thrower from Ultimate. So it's just like really interesting seeing his progress.
With Macbeth too, right? Are they training together?
Oh yeah, of course Brody has his YouTube channel that you can like watch his videos.
I've been watching
out. And then Macbeth, of course, they've been kind of hanging out a lot, and yeah, I've been watching a little bit of that and seeing what they've been doing, and yeah, it's really really interesting, and I think he's I just think his potential is unlike anyone else. like as far as like he can be good like this, because
Like,
like he's got it already, as far as like he's got the background as like being a really good athlete. But then I saw some of his videos, he was struggling. I mean, disc golf is not just like, you can't, it's not like, oh, that's easy, you know, it does take time. It's simple, but it's not easy. That's what disc golf is. So,
and he obviously knows the way of the frisbee, so he understands frisbee. But
yeah, he understands it more than the next person that, you know, hasn't like played disc golf. So he's got an edge there, and I think like his potential is just like so high. Is like he could be really good. Maybe we don't know. You know, he might be really great, because he might have like a. It takes a certain mind to be sharp and like to kind of be able to take the bogeys and like brush off certain things and like keep going. So yeah, we'll see. It's really interesting.
And how old is he?
Yeah. Brody? I don't know. Probably around 26.
25. Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Well, I think he's maybe a little older than that.
Okay, he might be older. He might be 32 or.
Yeah, because my son turned me on to his videos. Like, it has to be like.
Yeah, he's
10 years ago.
Now I think
maybe?
about it, he's probably closer to my age. So he's probably, you know, low 30s, something around there.
I thought you were 29.
Yeah, I did too.
Anyways, yeah, no, I just had a birthday, you know.
Did you? Happy birthday.
No, I'm just kidding. But I had a few of them. So, yeah.
All right, so send Lisa her some presents on tour.
Oh, do you have any kind of working address? 'Cause I know when you're on tour, you get stuff sent to your house. Or how do you get, like, if you want to order something yourself from Amazon, how do you get it to you?
Yeah, it just depends. Like, if I know I'm going to be somewhere in 2 weeks or something, I might, like, know that I can send it to my buddy's house. Or my parents have lived at this location for my whole life. They're moving in 4 months, so it's kind of like, up in the air. But if I'm getting a package, it's like, who am I going to be at that week?
Right.
It's kind of, that's how it works out on the road. You gotta schedule it like that.
So most stops, you know someone who you kind of park in front of their house or hang out with them?
Yeah.
Right on. That's cool.
More or less, yes. But yeah, I definitely have like at least like half of my stops kind of scheduled out that way.
Right on.
So that's something to look forward to.
The tournament directors usually have like a place, like an address where they'll receive stuff for you guys too.
Yeah, that's always a good one. You can always use the TD as an address, or even like a reference on like, hey, can you point me in the right direction of something if you need help with something. But yeah, I've done that before, where I say, hey, can I borrow your address? I'm getting something shipped in the mail. So yeah, many times actually.
And you're playing Texas States, I'm assuming?
I mean, that's a good assumption, but I actually I am going to be in Florida that weekend.
Okay, that's the same weekend?
Yeah, that's the same weekend as my Florida swing. I'll be
Gotcha.
So I decided to, well, what made me want to go to Florida, first of all, was kind of the Throw Down the Mountain tournament. I thought that was a really fun event. That's an event that I'm like excited to play. Not like I'm not excited. I don't know. I'm just really excited to travel to that event.
Do something different.
So that's kind of where I'm at on this year. I'm doing a lot of the big events, but I'm also going off the beaten path a little bit and playing some of the A tiers that not everyone's going to be at, I suppose. To play with different girls, and I'm really looking forward to that. Kind of a little bit of more variety on tour. Sometimes it can be like you're playing with the same competitors week in and week out a little bit, so it's kind of freshen that up a little. So yeah, but Texas State's really cool that they're doing the NT this year.
You played out there before though?
I did. I played out there last year at Piney Woods. Yeah.
Yep. Dogwood. That's awesome, isn't it?
Yeah, I love it out there. Are you gonna be at Texas State?
I have a friend that stays or lives out there, so I might stay with him. I'm not sure if I'll play or not, but I'll be out there for sure.
Definitely. Texas State. Belton is the week before that. But yeah.
Are you doing Belton?
I'm not. I mean, that's the weekend of Throw Down the Mountain.
Okay, right on.
Yeah.
That'll be your swing over there.
Yeah, that's the Florida thing. 3 weeks, 3 A tiers in Florida, so.
Like 3 in a row?
3 in a row.
Right on, that's cool.
Yep, so
if you're in Florida, y'all go check out LisaFajkus out in Florida.
Yes.
And if you're in Texas, go to Belton. It's the weekend after Waco, right?
It is, yeah.
And then,
the Belton Open. A lot of good events here in Texas.
And then the
all
Texas States
over.
after that weekend after that.
And then Main or Mash.
And then
right after that, then. Or the first weekend. Manor Mash will be the first weekend of April.
Well, shout out to Dudes Dubs.
Okay.
They're the weekend before my birthday, and Manor Mash is the weekend after my birthday. So I get 2 tournaments.
Who's doing the mash?
We are.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, Brandon will mainly be running it because I'll be in Kansas City for volleyball. I'll be remoting in,
Yeah.
doing the hard work.
Sending the PGA numbers in.
Brandon's just going to shake his head like,
Well, Brandon's a badass, so.
he's a badass. Shout out to Brandon Elder.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
Brandon, right?
Yeah, I thought he was going to be here tonight.
Yeah, he was going to put the kids to bed and kind of anchored himself in.
Understandable.
Yeah.
It's all good. It's cool. Glad you guys can make it.
Yeah,
It's
for sure.
late, but we're here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was about to close it down.
I'm ready to go to bed. But
And then Hadley was like, hey, let's on. I'm like, okay, go.
It's on like a pot of neck bones. Let's
I'm
go
ready.
do it.
Let's go. If not now, then when?
Exactly.
You know? So.
We wanted to kick off your tour by doing a little interview, so it's kind of fun to get to know you a little bit.
this is like tours. Like for me, it's like tomorrow. I mean, I don't know. I'm on my own little schedule, but
Right.
It's really kicking off, and it's like it just kind of like keeps like rolling, and the dominoes keep falling, and yeah, it's all set up to be a really good year. A lot of good things happening, and I'm excited.
Yeah, we're excited for you. I hope you have a really good year, and we'll be following you for sure.
Yeah.
You get that YouTube channel up so we can get that going too.
I know, right? That's like on the to-do list.
I can help you do it.
Thank you, because
Yeah.
I need help.
Yeah, I can help you.
Okay, yeah.
It's not that hard. There's a lot of stuff going on. If
Okay.
you know where to look, it's not that hard. But when I first looked at it, I was like, what am I
Yeah, I
looking
need
at?
some pointers, and like
Yeah.
I just need to be in the right like mind frame to like be ready to tackle it.
And there's certain applications you
But-
can use to live stream on there. Because until you get like so many subscribers, you can't live stream straight from YouTube.
Okay.
I can show you those too.
Okay. Gotcha.
All right.
Sweet.
Well, we'll see you at Texas Camping Championship this year.
Yeah, in November.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So the
That's-
8th ever.
Yeah, the 8th ever.
I've got my 7th ever button over there in the corner behind.
Vote for Fish.
There you go. Vote
I
for
saw that vote
Fish.
for Fish
Fish
over
is
there.
TD.
Let's go.
Fishhead Tim. Shout out to Fishhead Tim. And
Moody's
there's
Ranch, you know.
Shout out to Moody,
Moody's.
great guy.
Moody's Ranch. Matt Mayo.
Got the map pen.
The end of a disc.
Were your parents athletes growing up?
Not so much. I'm kind of like the oddball in the family. They were like, we don't know where you got your athleticism from. They told me for a while, but I mean, just mildly. But my mom not really. But my dad only played like a little bit of sports in high school, but not too heavily.
Right on.
So I kind of was like always the athlete.
Like competitive spirit
yeah,
wise,
big time, yeah. So that was, yeah, and I still am. So.
Can you do us a favor? Hold this and say, get your finger over the.
Okay.
Subscribe to Black Zombie YouTube.
Black Zombie Disc Golf.
All right, subscribe to Black Zombie Disc Golf YouTube.
Thanks.
Thanks, guys.
Now do it on that one.
All right, one more time. We got 3 cameras
see.
here. This is camera 2.
All right, so we're not there. We can't do the little splashes and like, hey, subscribe. So
We're here with LisaFajkus, and
tell us from there. All right. So let's see. We're still. All right, let's tell them. Subscribe.
Yeah, subscribe to Black Zombie YouTube.
Black Zombie YouTube. Subscribe.
Look up there, or
Share.
there, or there. I'm not sure.
Share it with your friends.
We'll get there at some point.
I know we're giving some stuff away on there.
Keep watching. This is
I still need to get that
podcast
stuff
number
away,
4.
so I need to figure out how to look at the list. So we'll
Number
be giving
4.
some stuff away for sure.
This is number 4.
Thanks for watching, guys.
Thanks for watching.
We're in the van.
BZTV number 4.
2020.
2020.
There you go.
Sweet.
We did it.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you so
Did
much.
that camera stop already?
I
No,
think
it's
it-
still going.
All right. Behind the scenes.
Behind the scenes, yeah, exactly.
The
Like I
scenes?
said, breaking the matrix.
Behind the scenes of the scene. Yeah, we're all over it.
Porter said, "Nice shirt, Hadley."
Nice.
Yeah, I can definitely show you how to set up the YouTube, which I think that'll be good for you to have that when you're out there. Because then you can just sit in your van and just do
That's a
little
really
like
cool-
interviews, kind of
Yeah,
things
I
for
would.
yourself.
You know, I really do want to do that. I do. So yeah.
I think that
we'll get on that.
you could do like after like what Paige just did.
Like
She just did the
like a highlight thing, or what is she,
someone
she's
recorded
doing a
her,
lot.
someone recorded her the whole way, and
with
she
her?
talked about each shot and how she felt about each shot.
Did she
You-
walk the course?
No, someone recorded her and then they edited it down to only her shots, and then she talked about them.
I saw that.
Oh,
Oh,
she
okay.
commentated her own stuff.
Yes, she
I
said what she
saw-
was thinking
I haven't
about.
seen that video, but I saw the